Welcome to this wonderful platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please, if you like what you see here, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell. It's very, very important because it's going to help you to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I present to you news on daily basis on what is happening in the whole world, especially in Nigeria and in Biafran land. Yes, I'm Mother Biafra. I bring to you Biafran news. So before I do that, what I always do is that I analyze it and I sit down there to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. That is why the comment section is there for you to contribute, leave your ideas, your thoughts, your belief about the videos that you have watched. Please, as we are doing this, let us do it constructively. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your massive support in this channel.
After ka this onye nwulang visit Biafra land, on where the purpose o ji visit here. Mana that purpose o ji visit here, amam na many people etinyela ọnụ ya. Many people ekwulu okwu ya. Many people gba nkịtị duto na ụfọdụ se we chọ ka ha ihe bido we mere before I malụ, but mba, asị m na m ga-etinye ọnụ na all those things. Maka na first of all, unu n'anya n'ihe na-eme n'Imo steeti na nke mmanyitegolu ime na Anambra steeti na ndị ọzọ dịgasị iche iche na-eme underground. Unu ga-afụ that na agha dị n'ụlọ, ezigbo agha dị n'ụlọ. First of all, ka ihe kpata onye anwụlanwụ ju bịa na Biafra land, and ke the request the Ohaneze make, and ke their the response of that man she from Abuja, that thing she from Abuja. Ihe a na-abụ ka m ga-etinye ihe dị, m ga-etinye ọnụ, and m ga na-etinye ọnụ biko video m ga-play here na m ga-eji wee mee analyze. Ama m n'ezie na the video ekwesịrị ịbata here, mana the reason ga-eji wee webetie bụ ka o wee nwee ike, ka anyị wee nwee ike wee ghọta ebe mmiri si aba n'ụgbọgụrụ, ka anyị malụ ndị bụ ndị, ka anyị malụ ebe bụ ndị ilo. Maka na ọ bụrụ na anyị amataghị all these things, anyị nwere ike anya mama na anyị ga-eji channel our fight. Anyị nwere ike anya mama the real fight anyị kwesịrị ịdị na fight. N'ihi gịnị? N'ihi na ọ dị very difficult without the idilo extraordinary intelligent and the nwelo action. You cannot unmask mboni emamenwu unmask yet ema watanwu game down a plan, and they will run you down, and ame, that means we are all doomed. On this note, can you potatata? Now the visit, the impost tambia had the object at that visit bia meye ni no me I mana iye na social media onye ọbụla mfugodobo the akwa nkirika akwa oyi with ihe ndị ọzọ. Mana o nwere ife mee na ebe ahụ onye abịa nna na le aga viral, mana ewepụta m time na watch the thing, ọ na-agbawo m obi n'edie na watch ya. Maka na no matter how ihe niile onye ọbụla ịkpọrọ onye ilo gasị try ya na-ege ntị ka ị malụ m nwee plan onye ilo gị use nchọ use against you oye dia. So now first of all, Ohaneze ndị Igbo na Eastern governors ha bịa nọkọ with that man nwụlanwụ na Imo State. Mana o nwere ihe mpik die, ihe mpik ka ọ yara ịbụ m ya ekwe watch anụ the presentation and the request of Ohaneze ndị Igbo to the imposter in Aso Rock. Ebe a bụ my own interest, adịlọ m after of every other thing, and the response of the thing nọ na Aso Rock. Ebe a ka nchọ ka anyị neba anya, ka anyị wolu nwa ya weta your Bible and pen, ka ifu a request of a full grown up man, onye si gị na ya na-ache na ya na-achị obodo, na ya nwee ndị ya na-achị na just ọbụla one state ka ọ na-achị, na ya na-achị a whole nation, a whole tribe ka ọ shi gị. Because when you talk of Ohaneze ndị Igbo, Ohaneze represent according to them, ma ọ bụrụ ka etinye bịa ka ewolu ha melu kpọlụ ihe, ịma na ihe ha na-represent bụ a nation. What is a nation? Igbo is a nation. Ijo is a nation. Likewise, other many nations. Akwa Ibom is a nation. So these are the things ncho Kaine Banya, can we better the video without wasting any time, any of our time?
Nigeria has ended politics of frivolity.
So that our people.
This is a very serious country today. Believe it or not. It's led by a serious president. Check Igbo Kwano!
This mic is not picking up. Hold it close to your mouth.
Mr. President, your presence brings light that automatically drives away the cloudiness, indeed the doubts in the relationship of Ndibo. Reassures many of us, the galaxy of Igbo people that gather here today, that there is optimism for Nigerian unity. And we support it wholeheartedly. I feel very pleased in my capacity as President General of Ohaneze Ndibo worldwide, and on behalf of Ndibo, to welcome you wholeheartedly. Mr. President, in many ways, we have to call notice to the fact that after many years of Nigeria's checkered history of crisis and continuity, and the spectacular patriotic role of Ndibo, that some people always insist on the perception of Igbos as separatists and secessionists. This is a historical fallacy. Indeed, if the truth must be told in the history of Nigeria, Ndibo are the most federating unit among all Nigerian citizens. Mr. President, generally speaking, anywhere you go in Nigeria, from Ohasa to Benin Kebbi, you don't see an Igbo man, run away. Something is wrong there. Believe it or not, Igbos are market people and travel adventurers. Consequently, what defines the character of Igbos is propensity for friendliness and harmonious, peaceful coexistence. And this is coupled with a spirit of universalism of mankind. Igbos love humanity. They embrace life with enthusiasm, never a dull moment.
Because just I pause the video. Ihe njimakia wee pause ya bụ ka unu gee ntị. Onye anụ ọ galo straight to the point. After ko praise the dead man, praise iche achọm eventually ige bụ the this thing. The kunu gee ntị ọfụma na the request o make ka ị gaban because achọm igwulu no request. Ebe a ka nchọ ndị interested.
Another fallacy is that Igbos are not united. You can't speak with one voice. Who told you? There are more things that unite us than divide us. What people see in Igbo is the sense of egalitarianism, which defines the Igbo system of governance and hope. That in spite of all the traits of secessionism or separatism, there is no doubt that no secessionist elements can succeed in Nigeria, provided there is good governance based on equity, justice, and fairness to all. Indeed, your visit, I believe that we see today a new dawn in your distinguished presence in Igbo land, and believe that on your return to Abuja, the significance and substance of this visit will form a new foundation of a platform for meaningful dialogue on critical issues of concern to Igbo. Your Excellency, the most urgent and imperative need of Igbo is security. The security of Igbo land in Nigeria and beyond has become a compelling primary responsibility of serious concern to all Igbos. Regrettably, in fact, I've said regrettably.
Now, listen to the important place in Cho. Kunu genti, kunu for request a full grown-up man, mpolo nwe a leadership nnemeki. Kunu for the eben naga eba no aka the important thing dey. Genti of man because the problem of the East. This man who actually tender to the onye angulang ko we na Abuja kunu fu the problem na rock the whole Biafra land. If you hear this man nwere request, that is why nju esunu kita kunu ye genti about the most important thing they interested na this very video. So we chant the government and after this request gezienti ke know the response of the imposter. These are the two things in Chokai matter here.
Our own Southeast zone has recently become a theater of conflict, negating the peaceful, loving nature of our people. In this context, Mr. President, Uzodima calls for the establishment of a zonal and state police apparatus to support and complement the existing federal security architecture. In this context also, Mr. President, we appreciate the infrastructure work you have been undertaking in the Southeast, particularly the second Niger Bridge. Every speech from this side of Nigeria mentions second Niger Bridge. In fact, it is because it symbolizes the unity and bridge across the various regions of the country. However, Mr. President, the Southeast zone is still in dire need of more infrastructure sponsored by the federal government of Nigeria. Among these are roads, bridges, railways, and ports. It is considered view of Uzodima that is also shared by the Igbos as a whole, that federal investment in these areas will revitalize our economy. In conclusion, Mr. President, among the things that are important to us today, there's nothing more than the restoration of serious sense. Mr. President, nothing is as important to Igbo today in Nigeria. The restoration of a serious sense of belonging and the return of the spirit of Nigeria's founding fathers based on the doctrine of one nation, one what? Destiny. Check Igbo Kwenu! And we believe your administration can do something about it drastically through the devolution of power, which will ensure a sense of balance in our political system. Mr. President, you are welcome and we love you.
The fundamental thing is that in the addresses mentioned, there is no town you will visit in Nigeria without the Igbos being in charge of either the infrastructure.
Buhari respond. That a man actually no Buhari. Get nunti ofuma okuchego nke kunu fi your respond. Then kun here there okuche then after the full video play kanga bia analyze yalu ni iye ni na. Get nunti ofuma wo chanti go ofuma ke know everything. After this man ukuchelo oku na after here there o mechego request here. geenụ ntị ka unu fụ ihe the man respond ya ka unu ma all the whole request ka onwe nke this man metụrụ ọnụ o nwere nke o metụrụ ọnụ the reason bụ na egeenụ ntị ka unu fụ ya because ọ maghị ihe o mee.
Or pharmaceutical, from even galvanizers. So for any Igbo man anywhere to think that of anything outside Nigeria is unthinkable for me, because the evidence is there for everybody to see. You are in charge of the economy, whether you agree or disagree. The second Niger bridge, and try and see what you are trying to do with the railways from Port Harcourt to go up to Maiduguri, and then linking them with the other lines. I'm sure you must have read Amechi's statement and the rail complex that this administration is working together with the Chinese government and others to make sure that we get the infrastructure right. Because I firmly believe when we get the infrastructure right, you know, Nigerians will mind their own businesses. Which country can advance without infrastructure? It's not possible. But the infrastructure was virtually neglected. And you put a big question mark. Where does that money has gone to? When we came back, we decided that we are going to do the roads, we are going to do the rails, and we are going to stabilize power so that we can realize our potentialities. And as a group, I'm telling you this, the Igbos stand to benefit more than anybody because they are more enterprising. There's no doubt about this. But it's our duty as a government to make sure that we have got the infrastructure right. And I would like to be remembered as a person who stabilized this country. We will try and secure the country so that Nigerians can mind their own businesses. If there is no security, there is nothing anybody can do, no matter how much he tries or how much initiative he has. Security is number one thing, and we'll try and do that. And security, then the economy. When people feel secure, then they mind their own businesses. Now, the ball is in your court, in the sense that I try to make sure elections are free and fair. Make sure you honestly and practically educate your constituency, and you ask for their votes. I assure you, I will continue to do my best in terms of security and the economy. Fighting corruption in Nigeria is extremely difficult. It's so sophisticated. It's very difficult, but I'll keep on trying. And I thank God that nobody can point accusing fingers at me, either of having companies or mentions anywhere in the country. I thank God that I try to keep myself as clean as possible so that I cannot be made a hostage. The problem, people will watch and allow you to make one or two mistakes, and then they will make 1,000 mistakes. I will do my best to make sure that Nigerians that try hard succeed in their efforts. I thank you very much. And Governor of Imo State, I cannot thank you enough, but I will be careful with your future invitations. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, una let me begin. Una go the video from beginning to the end, Abi. First, Iye George Obiozo present. Iye George Obiozo, the so-called Igbo president in general. Bio present 1, security. 2, seaport. 3, railway and international airport. Iha request Yabi. But because of now Abu George Obiozo is so confused normally if at all. Ke ihe obuzo mebe obuzo towe Buhari togide jide ndị Igbo niile gwọ ha n'ana make bring ndị Igbo niile to their knees. He made the fool out of ndị Igbo and himself. Now after connection, ke ihe the imposter in reply ya. The imposter otinyela ọnụ na about this thing, the good road. The imposter etinyela ọnụ about the seaport. The imposter etinyeha ọnụ about this thing. Otinyeha ọnụ na about the other development of infrastructures and the creating of job for the East. The only statement o make about that na na-alụ railway from Port Harcourt to Madugri. From Port Harcourt to Madugri. Nwanne so onye nọ na Anambra chọzi use train obulugodu ụzọ gawa Port Harcourt ọ gawa Igwe iji wee ba train wee gawa Madugri before ya bịawa Lagos. Una na watie na osigi nụrụ onu okwu Amechiku, a president who cannot have a direction. Get the reason ihe ọ na-achọ ịgwa George Obiozo ebe a ka ndị interested. Ihe ọ na-agwa George Obiozo bụ na ịchọ ịba train ishi from Enugu gawa Port Harcourt na nwere railway there. Ịchọ ịba train mi nọ na Imo State gawa Port Harcourt ga-aba train there. Ịchọ ịba train mi nọ na Anambra gawa Port Harcourt ga-aba train. Ịchọ ịba train mi nọ na Abia gawa Port Harcourt. Ịchọ ịba train mi nọ na Ebonyi gawa ebe Port Harcourt. Wolu indirect where that on no account ka e ga-eji tinyelu East railway. That is the reply. Because on any place he get that video well ka ịnụ anything gbasara oshigi that na okay we will do anayafu aya connect plane for Anambra. He never mentioned Anambra State. He never mentioned Enugu State. He never mentioned Ebonyi State. He never mentioned any of the East State. Because no one nwere interest. Ke the reason kpata na okpolo those place hafa. The place ọ nọ na Imo State na agwa gị na ya ga-alụ railway from Port Harcourt Igwe to Madugri. Ka ebe Madugri dị. Madugri dị na north o. So on nwere any place if there another place o tinyere ọnụ is election. George Obiozo nwere anything okwu maka election? Mba. George Obiozo onwere anything okwu maka na the zoo election? Mba. Okwu there bụ this thing. Mana because of no well value, because of no malo his left and right, because of now that is not the purpose ojuebia on ogalantin all those things. Because he make clear there. Maka newspaper Punch and the Sahara Reporters na shigi that na President Ohaneze ndị Igbo called tell Mr. Buhari to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that video no now on well any call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released in that video. On well any call there. On well the reason because no the law na the agenda. This video no watch just now. Una for this thing. That is to tell you that that imposter in Aso Rock know everything he is doing. Because no man and Igbo, the leaders of the Igbos are so stupid and foolish at the same time that they nahamali fehaneme. That is why enjoy shigi nandi interested. Ebo ọzọ bịa gwa unu na bụ na ọ gwara unu na ya ga-ebi full security. He will add security to you people. O nwere any security ọ na-etinye na East. Ihe ọ na-ebubata unu bụ pure Boko Haram. Unafu Gumi is working with DSS. Gumi na-aga now. Ọ na-aga with his squad of DSS. DSS is protecting a bandit leader DSS is protecting a Boko Haram leader. Now, who is there to go and arrest them? DSS will escort Gumi to go and negotiate with kidnappers and this thing. Then, in the east, has said that if you're a kidnapper, and when they get destroyed the building, mana the same people got destroyed the building. Now, guy with Gumi, negotiate with this thing, DSS. Who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? Iya yem no anaju. Kedu na deceive ibie? So that is why you say that now at this point of time, the real purpose that man njuwe bia na iye dia ka nga agusisi lunu. The purpose now is to make sure that now uzi ihe na aboko ji maka we bia. Maka na anyị canon I will I say that we are still sleeping. Okay, kangu uzi ihe na aboju we bia. One implementation of Ruga, which is cow ranching and the creating of this thing. Creating of cow root. Second one, it task the whole Eastern governors to adopt law their genocide against their own people. After this visit, for the movement, the so-called coward in the Anambra State, opposite the whole bank, get the video. Will you be a number? Also, that now, here we go enough of DSS, enough of police, enough of soldier, enough of navy, enough of Nigerian civil defense, NDCD, whatever it's called. Now here we go enough of them. Now actually, amount to go everything in their position, close to bank, in the street, to kill, to shoot aside. Now, kangwaziegi ngibu onye ọma na-ege m ntị. Ọ bụ na inwe nwanne na be anyị bịa any day IPOB may sit at home. Nya makwa na anwa si na ọ na-aga bank. Nya nwakwa na anwa si na ọ na-aga any place close to bank. Maka na ọ ga die ga wuli obi anọ ntị. Ọ gwa gị na ya ga-agba anything, and any person agbagbu there enwele any case for the person mgbagi because ya ga-agwa gị bụ na he is a IPOB member. He is planning to attack the bank. That is why we shoot at him. That is all. So my brothers and sisters, kangwagi nke bezoku, kinege munti now. Malia that na the visit of dead man in Asoroku, biyoji makia webiabu, to pump money and threaten the whole governors who are not democratically elected they were elected through ringing and by court. To discharge their duty by killing the young blood. He used the governors and the security apparatus to kill our people. That is the reason.
My wonderful people, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I appreciate your massive support in this channel. Before, if it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important.